Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Boomer Sub podcast. My name is Owen. I'm joined here by my mom.
Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Nella.
Hope you guys had a good week. Our week was pretty normal. It was the last, not the last. It was the last full week of school to me because Tuesday is my last day of school. So it was the last full week, not the last week, but the last full whole week of school for me. So how are you doing, Mom?
I'm doing well. How do you like? How did you like seventh grade?
It was pretty easy.
It was easy.
Let
What made it easy?
the teachers. I think the teachers made it fun. Cause I heard that other teachers were very strict and very mean. Like if you do one thing wrong, they didn't allow you, or another teacher was only giving essays and stuff. So yeah, I think the teachers made it fun.
Your teachers.
My teachers made it fun.
What are you looking forward to eighth grade?
I heard eighth grade has more science programs. I like science, so I'm looking forward to do more science stuff that we weren't really allowed to do in seventh grade. Um, there's a lot more programs for the eighth graders and the seventh graders since the seventh graders are new. So I'm really looking forward to all the new programs and opportunities that eighth grade is going to have to offer.
Oh, okay. Did you set your schedule yet for eighth grade?
We don't set a schedule; they just give it to us.
But what about if you don't like a class?
You have to switch it before the deadline. It was like this year. If you didn't like a class, you have to switch it before the deadline.
Okay. Well, you said next year you're gonna have gym every day, and this year
I think I'm gonna have gym every day.
Oh no.
It's just not gonna be first period like it was this year. It could be second. It could be second through eighth, I think.
Oh, okay. So what else?
You said you had some stuff. You
Oh,
said
I was reading a Google article the other day, and a mother wrote about her teenage daughter that was graduating from high school this year, and the father moved out of the house when the daughter was 12 years old. He remarried, started another family, and the father was in the daughter's life periodically. So now it's time for the daughter to graduate, and I'm assuming, because I don't recall, I'm assuming that the daughter was given two tickets for the graduation because she invited the father and she invited the father's son. So after she invited the father's son, she informed the mother that she wasn't allowed to come to the graduation because the father and the mother do not get along. That was her excuse. Her excuse was the father and the mother don't get along, so she thought it was best that the mother set out for the graduation because she was there and other milestones in the daughter's life, and she felt that it would be fair that she shared this milestone with her father. So I continued to read the story, and I was like, So graduation day come. The mother made plans. The mother was very heartbroken, and the mother made plans to go out because she couldn't believe that she raised her daughter, and the daughter didn't have no remorse of saying, "No, mom, I don't want you to come because you and dad don't get along." Which I don't. To me, I think if you and my dad don't get along, all right, I'll sit on one side of the auditorium and he sits on the other side. I don't know why they had to sit together. So, long story short, graduation time come. Mother made plans. Now, the father never showed up to the graduation. And I was like, dang it. And then the mother felt horrible because the daughter called the mother and said, Mom, can you come now? Because my dad never showed up. And she said, no,
But she wasn't wrong for that.
unfortunately, you have to, in life, when you make your decisions and your choices, you have consequences. So, unfortunately, you invited your father, and I made other plans, and no one is going to be showing up for your high school graduation. And she felt horrible that she did that to her daughter, and the daughter told her that she was a bad mother for not attending her graduation. So, how do you feel about that story, Owen?
I don't think the mother was 110% wrong. I think she was a little bit wrong for making other plans. Like, she didn't make plans like after the graduation. She basically just ditched her daughter, but her daughter also basically just ditched her and invited the father after. I don't know what year you graduate around 17, 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it depends. So she invited the father after many years of him not being in her life, and basically told her mom that it really didn't matter what she did, and she basically just invited the father because she wanted a better relationship, as she said. I don't think the mother was 100% wrong. I just think that she was wrong for making other plans after the graduation with just herself and not with her daughter. But yeah, that's what I think about that story.
Okay, but I disagree with you. I disagree that the mother was not wrong for making other plans because even if she lied and told her daughter, okay, well, because basically the mother really went out with her sister for dinner and boo-hooed and cried and was very emotional that the daughter didn't invite her to the graduation. In life, sometimes when you make your decisions and your choices, sometimes they're not the best. But on the other hand, I don't understand why the mother couldn't say, okay, if your dad is coming, he could sit in seat A and I sit in seat B. We don't have to talk to each other. We don't have to take pictures with one another. That I think there should have been another option instead of saying, no, I don't want you to come. Because yes, in certain situations, people have not let go of the past. And someone told me you cannot tell someone when to heal. It could take 5 minutes, 5 minutes, it could take 5 months, it could take 5 years and plus. So you can't tell someone when it's time for them to heal. So apparently, both parents have not healed from the situation. Because at the end of the day, the daughter is only going to graduate from high school once. You could graduate from college numerous times, but you're only going to graduate from high school once. So do I think the mother was wrong? No, absolutely not. I mean, I would have taken that route. I would have said, okay, oh, when your dad and I don't get along, he wants to come, he could sit in row A and sit in row B. And when I read the story, Owen and I went through the same situation.
Alright, you don't have to say all that.
All right, sorry.
You don't have to say that.
Sorry.
Jesus, I had to mute the whole thing.
All right, so Owen don't want me to talk about that, so I have to respect his story. But I do not think the mother was wrong. I would have came up with another option and say, okay, no, I'm coming to your graduation. I don't care if your dad and I don't get along. You could sit in row A and I sit in row B. And if he didn't show up, then he didn't show up. But not to have no one there was a bit harsh. But at the end of the day, as human beings, we have to learn our lessons. So that's it. That's my spiel on that story. Another thing is, I was looking at something. I'm trying to remember where. I think it was either Instagram or YouTube.
Most likely Instagram.
I think it was YouTube. How the shooting in Texas, the mass shooting in Texas that happened with the kids at an elementary school. A gentleman was breaking down the amount of the weapons that this young man had to purchase to commit his crime. And I said, that's true. No one asks, where do these people get the money to purchase? Because A gun is not $25, $30,
It's $2,500.
So I'm like, that was a good point. So I was like, why doesn't the media talk about where did this young man, this young boy?
He probably didn't buy the guns. He's probably in a gang.
I don't think he's in a gang. Why do you have why? What made you think he's in a gang?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't. Let's eliminate the gang talk.
I mean, they did say that he had
numerous weapons, but in the same token, where did he get that money to purchase those weapons? I never thought of that to think, because a weapon is not cheap, and for him to have more than one weapon, I'm like, that's something to think about. And I don't agree. You push the age to 25, 30. It doesn't matter how far you push the age
to 150.
They're just going to wait until they turn that age or get the gun illegally. So whether they get it legally or illegally, we have to fix.
The gun.
We have to fix what's going on. We have to talk to one another. If you don't like me, it's fine. You don't have to like me, but don't kill me. So how do you feel about the young man?
I already told my stuff last podcast about how I felt.
No, but do you think how much? Well, forget it. Never mind.
Can't ask me how much you think the guns cost.
Yeah, because
I'm 12 years old.
Yeah.
Say,
Sorry.
Yeah, so AK-47 about 2,200. You know the vibes.
Sorry, I didn't.
What do you want me to say?
Wrong question. But I was thinking like, wow, that's true. Where did he get the money? Because
he killed his grandmother.
But they said he came from a low income house. Like his parents wasn't making that much money. So where did he get the money from? Where did the other person get the money from? And the other guy was 18 years old.
The one in New York?
The one in Buffalo, yeah.
Oh, he said that he'd been saving up money.
Oh, okay.
He saved up money.
So I know you're not going to ever buy a gun because you don't save up crap.
Exactly.
No, so he's trying to give me 5. I'm not dapping you up. So,
I don't need
So school is over. I want to go away, but I don't want to leave out the country. I know last podcast I said I wanted to go to Aruba.
Now she doesn't want to leave because of the monkeypox.
I don't want to go to. I don't want to leave the country right now.
What if we do a staycation in New York?
No, what if we do a vacation without Owen?
Where am I gonna go?
You could go to somebody else's house.
Yeah, that's somebody. I don't.
I didn't want to say the person's name on here, but what else are we going to talk about? I was watching something. If you guys are listening, I listened to ABBA, ABA, and Preach. YouTube. They're so funny. ABBA and Preach. They're just these guys. I think they're from Canada. I love the way they do their current events. They're funny. ABBA and Preach. What's up? What else?
That was mad cringy.
It wasn't cringy. Whatever. You're cringy.
Okay.
We signed up to a couple of basketball events.
A lot of basketball events.
So he has two basketball camps he's going to.
Well, no, 2.
We're not going to name them. 2 basketball summer programs.
It's really one. We don't know about the second one. It definitely.
Well, 2 basketball, because, I'm going to complain. So 2 basketball summer program, plus he's going to go to his summer program at his school.
I have a packed summer.
Yeah, he has I wouldn't say packed, but he has an active summer.
July is all the way packed already.
I wouldn't say packed, but it's active.
Every day I'll be doing something.
Except for Friday and Sunday.
Oh.
So that's not packed. It's active.
Alright. Resty.
Don't forget, guys. I'm putting myself out there. I'm gonna start dating.
Oh, God, that nigga.
I would like to date outside of my race.
Let me not say what you said.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with you, so you could just sit right there.
I'm gonna just sit back and relax.
That's it. You don't have to say it. Just do it.
Don't
say it.
I'm just gonna leave. I'm not even gonna talk. I'm not even here
anymore.
So
yeah, I'm gonna start. I would like, as not that I'm open to everyone, but I would like to date outside of my race.
Not the conversations I've had.
My birthday is this week.
It's
Somebody asked me, when is your birthday? And I was like, I think it's Thursday. And then I was like, let me check.
How do you not know when your own birthday is?
Yeah, because, I haven't, not a big thing to me. It's a big thing because I'm thankful and I'm grateful that, the Lord has kept me. But
For a long time, 21 years.
21 years, that's it. That's what we're going to say. 21 years. So please check out.
Plus 22!
The joke is stop.
It's so funny.
Check out our social media. Our Instagram is Mom and Son Convos 6 on Instagram. And our Facebook is Owen Nella. I know the last podcast I said and. There's no and in it. It's Owen and Nella.
You just said and again.
Sorry. Owen Nella on Facebook. Owen Nella Facebook. Instagram, Mom and Son Convos 6 on Instagram. Please like and
You
subscribe.
can also comment now, so comment.
Yeah, you guys could also leave a comment. I don't know if you guys are aware of that.
Even though I had to approve them, and I haven't looked at these, so I gotta look to see.
There's no comments. Please share. Please give us, your insights of how you like the podcast so far. This podcast is basically about parents and children talking to one another, getting away from the technology, even though you gotta watch YouTube to watch us, but just have a conversation or listen to us. Just have a conversation with one another and just letting these kids know that just because they're kids, they do get depressed. And parents, we also get depressed or sad or, we're living in rough times and we're just trying to make the best out of it. So make sure you're talking to one another. If you're feeling like you don't want to talk, write it down. If you don't want to write it down, go for a walk. Don't harbor that anger because that anger would make you very sick. So I hope everyone is mentally healthy and happy and staying well. Stay hydrated. So until next time.
Wear your sunscreen.
Wear sunscreen. So until next time.
Bye.
Bye.